Welcome to St Mary's College.
Let's go and have a look inside. This is the O'Halloran Hub.
It is used for many different things, assemblies, productions and even RP lessons. At St Mary's we perform many classical plays and whole school musicals, including Grease and West Side Story. Last year we performed Bugsy Malone, which I was lucky enough to take part in. It was extremely enjoyable. Let's go meet our principal, Mr. Kennedy.
Hello, I'm Mike Kennedy and I'm Principal of St Mary's College. I feel incredibly fortunate to be the principal of this wonderful school because I'm able to lead a wonderful group of people who are more of an extended family than a mere place of work. People work hard academically but also in so many other areas as well. They give us their time and genuine interest rather than just taking, so that everyone benefits and we feel like a team. St Mary's College is an independent Catholic school for boys and girls of all faiths aged 0 to 18. We're a thriving, inclusive community with a strong ethos and values. Our motto is Fidem Vitae Feteri, which means that we show our faith by the way we live. It's about being high achieving yet humble in the way we do it, confident but caring for others, and giving rather than taking in everything we do. St Mary's is one of the Northwest's leading academic schools and our pupils achieve excellent results, both at A-level and at GCSE. We are proud that St Mary's has finished top of the GCSE results table for the past 3 consecutive years, and our Attainment 8 top ranking reflects the breadth and quality of our curriculum and the excellent academic achievements of our pupils. At St Mary's, success is measured by much more than examination results. We place great emphasis on the development of the whole person, encouraging achievement in many fields via our rich programme of extracurricular activities. Our aim is to discover and nurture talent and to maximise the potential of our pupils in terms of their intellectual, cultural, physical, moral and spiritual development. The focus is not just on fact and examinations, but on the understanding of knowledge and equipping pupils with skills and values that will guide and support them throughout their lives. I would encourage families considering St Mary's to talk to others who know us well. Ask them. Ask pupils you know. Read the inspection report. We feel it captured well our priorities, our approach to pupils and our care for all within the community and its sense of cohesion. So I think St Mary's is a special place because it is filled with people who care, they make time for each other, people take an interest, they look out for those needing help. Pupils develop confidence through multifaceted activities and the skills they acquire as a result. They go on to achieve great things in life beyond school. Just look at the famous form of pupils who have done just that. And it is rooted in strong Christian values that welcome people of all faiths and none. They all have something valuable to contribute, and you could be one of them, making a better place for others to thrive in and thereby developing you as a better person.
In this part of the school we have our DT and cookery lessons as well as the science labs.
The English department is also here, as well as the dining room behind us.
The lunches here are really delicious.
This is the English department.
At St Mary's, English is one of our core subjects and we take it up to GCSE. We read, we write stories and do comprehension.
I love writing stories.
A few years ago, the school council suggested that we should have cookery lessons.
Mr. Kennedy really liked the idea, so now we have cookery lessons in year 7 and 8, and there are clubs for older pupils if they want to join. This is the science corridor, where we do chemistry, physics and biology.
Sometimes our year 6 pupils from the prep come up to have science lessons with Mrs. Bartolo. Let's go and see what they're up to.
My name's Suzanne Bartolo and I'm Head of Lower School. I've been teaching at St Mary's College for 28 years and one of the reasons I've stayed at the college is for the friendly atmosphere and the community spirit. Starting secondary school can be quite daunting, so it's important that we get the transition right. We start that with the welcome meeting in June, where we invite the parents and the pupils into school for an evening where we talk about various procedures and things that are happening leading up to September. We then invite the pupils in for an induction day where they come and they spend a day at the school looking at different subjects that they're going to be taught in September, having a go and also getting to know their way around school before they start. The lower school pupils love the fact that we are a community. They love the fact that they get to know some of the older pupils. We have lots of days when they interact with some of the older pupils and they look forward to striving to be one of those pupils. I think St Mary's College is a very special place because we educate the whole person. We look at what every child has. Every child has a talent, every child has a gift, and we try and nurture that talent and that gift.
I've been at St Mary's almost all my life. I started at Bright Sparks, then I went on to the Mount, now I'm at the college and I look forward to going on to sixth form.
I guess for me it's a bit different because I never went to the primary, but coming here I felt a bit unsure, not knowing anyone. But I quickly came to find myself and I've got lots of friends and I've really enjoyed coming here. I think that St Mary's is a special place because of the community. I think it's a real family and I enjoy every moment of being here.
The teachers are really nice and they help you with your learning.
My favourite subject is classics. I really enjoy learning about ancient Greece and Rome and it's really interesting.
I can't decide between geography and games, so it would be one of those two for me because I enjoy playing the sport. I think the clubs and extra activities are great because I do band, orchestra for music, and then I do rugby for sport, and I really enjoy them all. I think the departments for them are really good.
Yes, like Luke said, the sport's really good because I do hockey and netball, and even though I'm not so musical, the choir is very enjoyable. We're only in year 8 at the moment, but next year we can get involved with the Duke of Edinburgh and CCF, which seem very intriguing and enjoyable.
I like to do Duke of Edinburgh because I love walking, so I'm looking forward to that. When I started last year in year 7, I thought that I was a bit nervous and I thought the Guardian scheme really helped for that.
Yes, I became friends with my guardian throughout Bugsy Malone and other activities in school. So we became friends and it definitely helped me around the school.
I'd tell them to come because they'd get into a bit of a family. They may be a bit nervous at the beginning, but I find the teachers and your guardians really help with that and you make a lot of friends.
Yes, I encourage people to come to this school because it's so good and I have definitely benefited from coming here.
This is Music House.
I'm Julie Thomas, I'm the Vice Principal here at St Mary's. I'm in charge of pastoral care, curriculum management, tracking pupil progress and lots of other things as well. I've been here for quite a long time. This is my 31st year, so I'm hugely invested in the school, having had my own 3 children through here and being here as a sixth former myself. Pastoral care is really important for us at St Mary's, and we do put a lot of time and effort into making sure that the children arrive happy, leave happy, and then make the most of the opportunities in between. The pastoral structure, we have heads of year for each year. We have a head of middle school, we have a head of lower school, we have a head of sixth form. And when pupils start in year 7, they're put into a tutor group of maybe 22, 24 pupils, and they have a really close relationship with their teacher, their form tutor. Even though they're taught by lots of different teachers during the day, they see their form tutor at the beginning and the end, and they're the first port of call for parents to have that relationship with. The curriculum at school here is really broad. Our pupils in year 7, for example, all have the opportunity to take separate sciences, which I know in a lot of schools they don't, as well as the normal curriculum areas of English, Maths, RE, History, Geography, and so on. They all take a language in year 7, so that might be French or Spanish. And then moving through into year 8, the curriculum is much the same, except that they pick up classics, which again is a very unusual subject these days, because they've already studied Latin in year 7 too, which is obviously a plus point. And they all then pick up a second modern foreign language, so either French, Spanish, German. And then they have the opportunity to continue Latin if they want to. Further up the school are middle school pupils, so year 10 and 11. They have the opportunity to study at least 10 GCSEs, some of them more. In sixth form then we have each pupil does 3 A-levels and an EPQ, which is an extended project qualification, and we feel that this gives them the best opportunity to develop the skills that they need for university entrance. The thing about pupils at St Mary's is they're really well looked after and they're really well known, and their progress, it's interesting because when pupils come here from different schools, they're always amazed at how much we know about them very quickly. We're real advocates for value added, so our value added is kind of what we want to do is to blow the value added data out of the water. So we want to start at a certain level, and then when they end up, we want to make the outcome better than we expected. But I think what children have when they come here, and certainly when they come out at the other end, and I have first-hand experience of this with my 3 children, is that they leave with a real sense of community, of having belonged, and they become leaders, but often in not an arrogant way. They see gaps that need filling, they'll fill them. They take people along with them to do that. And I think that I used to think that happened in every school, but I don't think it does. They have a huge sense of that belonging, and St Mary's stays with them.
This is our sports centre.
Hello, I'm Michael and I'm the head boy at St Mary's.
Hi, I'm Hope and I'm the head girl. I've found that sixth form life is very different to life at the first couple of years at school. I feel like you get them first steps into what life at university might be like. Another thing is that the relationships with the teachers change drastically. Instead of it being the teachers and then the pupils, more of like an equality sort of evens out, and they're always there if you need help or to talk. And I think that helps not only in like your studies, but also in growing and getting as many opportunities as you can.
The sixth form experience is a lot different because you get a lot more freedom. Like, you get to go out at lunch, and you also get to have frees and study periods, so you can pick when to do your work.
It's your part to play now. You're the one who decides how well you'll do or what you'll get out of this. St Mary's is so small. In my lessons, there might be 7 people to a class, and that means that each teacher knows each individual inside and out, really. They know exactly what each person's struggling with, they know exactly what each person succeeds in, and then that way they base what they teach you in order to help everyone, and so that everyone sort of levels out and ends up really being good at everything.
I chose St Mary's over sixth form college because I've been here ever since the Mount, and I worked my way through the whole of the school, and it's always been good to my family, as my dad also went to St Mary's, and it was a good school then, and it's a good school now.
In St Mary's, there's an opportunity really for everything that you could enjoy, whether it be sports or music or drama, and I think that it allows you to flourish, and you learn different things that you never would in other places. It allows people here to build their confidence, and I think that everyone here is very comfortable with each other. That helps in learning, because when you feel comfortable, I know that I always felt this, you're more likely to want to learn and enjoy learning, and therefore to do well. What I'd say to someone wanting to come who hasn't been here beforehand, I would say that not only is St Mary's excellent in creating academic success and achievement, but it also very much allows the individual to grow and to flourish, and you end up being this individual that may have been lost or may have been swamped in another school, whereas here you can be yourself and you can do everything and even more than you wanted to.
I think they should go for it, because we're like a family here, so if you join, the first day might be a little awkward, but after that you have made friends. Like, we include everyone in everything we do.
Hi, I'm Patrick Duffy, and I'm head of sixth form at St Mary's. I believe I've got the best job in the school. I have the opportunity to work with young people at one of the most formative times in their life, and I get the opportunity to move them on to the next stage in their life. And one of the most important things that I really do love about the job is seeing the finished product. No 2 days are the same. The engagement with staff and pupils is unique in this school. We have a small sixth form, and some people might see that as a disadvantage. It's a massive advantage. Pupils and teachers know each other well. They know each other inside out. There's a series of very, very intense study programs which go along with their A-levels, their EPQ, their general RE program and their outreach program. But what it leads to very well-rounded young people who've got a strong working relationship with their teachers. I think one of the things that we do really well here is that because we know our students so well, our preparation for university, our preparation for career is very much tailored towards the individual. There isn't a one-size-fits-all here with our sixth form. The expectation you would often find in a school like this is that students go off to university regardless. Whilst the majority of our students do go off to university, what we make sure we do is that we find the right pathway for each student individually. So if it be UCAS support, be it apprenticeship support, be it careers talks, there's a whole range of things available to them, both through myself, through the sixth form tutors, and through Mrs. Howard, who looks after our careers programme. Our head boy and head girl form part of a leadership team with the deputies, but that doesn't mean that that's exclusive. The expectation really of our sixth formers is that they are leaders and that they are an example to the rest of the school. We have a Guardians programme where our sixth formers buddy up with some of our year 7s and year 8s, and that goes through all of the sixth form. Alongside that, we have an outreach programme, and that outreach programme allows them to work in the Mount, in our kindergarten, and take on the responsibility of day-to-day life really, supporting those maybe who need extra support in lessons, but recognising that what they have to do is to be an example. This is the most risk-free decision that you'll ever make. What you'll be coming into is a community that will support you, a community that will back you up, a community that will have your back right the way through. This is a community that will stand by you. It's a challenge. A-levels are a challenge, there'll always be a challenge. And if you're going to take that challenge on board, it needs to be a challenge that's done in an environment that's going to support you. This is a place that's going to do that. You're not going to be a number, you are very much going to be a name. And that name will remain with us for a long time, even once you've gone. You will keep coming back, it will be part of your life, and we look forward to joining us. Why is St Mary's special? You've only got to ask our young people, you've only got to ask our parents why it's special. How many generations, how many families have come through this school. Once you've come to this school, you're always part of this school, and that's what makes it special. At the heart of it is our Christian ethos. At the heart of it is that of love, and it's a love which is shown throughout this community. That's what makes it special. We take the clay, and the clay becomes something very significant.
I'm Jonna Quint. I am Director of Marketing, Admissions and Development here at St Mary's College. Our entrance examinations take place in January, and they are typically for Year 7 entry, although we also have our sixth form scholarship exams at the same time. For Year 7 entries, we like to get those application forms in before Christmas, and this is when pupils are in Year 6 of their current primary school. The exam they do at the end of January consists of maths, English and verbal reasoning papers, and basically they spend the best part of a day here at the senior school. Now typically on that day we would give all current pupils the day off, so it means that all the staff are here to look after our candidates, to make sure that everyone's happy. Usually everyone's still smiling at the end of it. We then mark the papers and let people know as soon as we can how their son or daughter got on. We offer a range of scholarships at St Mary's College. We have our academic scholarships, which are based on performance in the entrance examination, but we also offer what we call our Excellence Award, which are art, music and sports scholarships. Now these are assessed separately in assessments that take place the week before the main entrance exam at the end of January each year. Application forms can be downloaded on our website. Just click on the link and print off the forms, and then what we ask is that you send those in with a copy of your son or daughter's most recent school report, as well as a £40 registration fee, and we'll then add them to the list of confirmed candidates for the exam.